Hello, third grade. I hope that you are having a great weekend. Hopefully, you and your family got to go to the beach because the beaches have opened up again. So, I hope that you guys were able to do that on this great long weekend. All right, let's look at our schedule for Monday, which is May 18th. So for reading, you are continuing your reading fluency. Your reading fluency is going to be due to me on Friday. You guys have done a great job just keeping track. Remember, I don't need a video. I just need you to record to count how many words per minute you are reading, and then on Friday, turn that in. For multiplication and division, you are practicing your fluency facts for 10 to 15 minutes. For reading, you are passing two iReady lessons this week. Remember, you're passing two. You're not doing two, you're passing two. Or your other online reading option is you can either listen to me do the read aloud of The Boo-Boos That Changed the World, or you can read the story on Epic. So the first option is the Epic, or the second one is that you can hear me do the read aloud. This is a really great story because it's all about the invention of the Band-Aid, which is really fun. And your reader's response for today is, what is the problem of the story and how was the problem solved? And you're answering that in 3 to 5 sentences. If you are not doing the online portion, your offline portion is you are reading an informational story. So informational means it's a true story, okay? It's giving you information on something. So a story that wouldn't really be informational would be one of the A to Z Mysteries books. But an informational story could be a story all about dolphins or bats. Or a type of transportation. So you just need to make sure that it is a true story. And then your reader's response for that is list 3 to 5 interesting facts from the story that you would like to remember. For writing, you have 2 options. So because it is almost the end of the year, you only have this week, and the next week you have 3 days. You have 2 options, and they are both about prepping for the end of the school year, which is sad. But your first option is to do a narrative. So it is a story about your absolute favorite memory from 3rd grade. Or your second option is to write a letter to your future 4th grade teacher. And in your letter, you are introducing yourself and sharing your wishes for 4th grade. So either one of those options is what you guys can do for your writing. For math, you only have to pass 2 iReady lessons for this week because your other stuff is going to tie into your science because this is a big portion of this week's assignment. If you are in our class call on Friday, you saw me walk through this. But this week you are creating a board game, which is super fun. So the rules are you are creating a board game using materials at your house. Choose the math concept that you would like your game to focus on, such as multiplication and division, area and perimeter, addition and subtraction, up to 4 digits. Don't forget the instructions and the rule book. You get to make that up. So choose a theme to decorate your game board. Think of Candyland, Chutes and Ladders, Monopoly. So we had kind of talked about this on Friday and how you don't really need any materials besides just paper and a pencil. So we gave you guys an option over here as an example, but 3rd grade, if you click the link right here, it's going to take you to a story on Epic that is all about designing board games. So this is the end of the story, so I'll click to the front. So you can see the table of contents over here. And it talks all about, we love board games, make the board, kicking things off. So make the board on page 7. I can use this and click to page 7. And this can walk me through the steps of how you actually prepare and make a game board. 3rd grade, I really like the example on page 10 and 11 because what you can see on this page is you don't really need any materials besides a piece of paper and a pencil. And as you can tell, they just use things around their house, but this game does need to be focused on math. Okay, so you can do any skill that you would like to create your board game, but this is a good story about what can help you. Oh, and there is another example of how to make a game. But this is a really great example and a tool that you can use that can help you prepare for creating your game. So that is it. This is your science for the week. It is down here. Remember, do as much as you can. We will have our class meetings this week. I don't think we're going to be able to have one on Friday because on Friday, some teachers are doing things for the 6th graders. So I will let you guys know about the schedule for this week. But I hope you had an amazing weekend. It was so fun to be able to go to the beach this weekend. And I will see you in our class meetings this week. Goodbye, 3rd grade.